Maria Simone Micaela Concepcion, BS in Legal Management.
Hi guys! So for today's video, I will just be giving out some tips and just a brief background about the program itself. A lot of people have been DMing me on my TikTok account. I post legal management and law school content. A lot of people have been messaging and asking for tips. I'm a legal management graduate from DLSU. I graduated Magna Cum Laude last 2025, and I first started legal management in 2021. If you guys are an upcoming legal management student or a person who's thinking of taking up legal management in DLSU, then this video is for you. So during the college applications, I passed both the Ateneo and LaSalle's legal management programs. So it was honestly a very hard choice. Both schools offered really good curriculums. After careful consideration, I found my heart in DLSU. First question, what is legal management in DLSU? So legal management is a business degree, and with law subjects as well. You will be able to study how the law works in corporations, in government, and in real life. So you will be having a mix of both business and law subjects. Okay, next question. Is legal management a pre-law course? Yes, but not exclusively. So a lot of people go to law school afterwards, but also meron din nawala. So it really depends on the person taking up the program. And legal management itself is very flexible. So if you guys are still unsure whether you want to pursue law school, then that's fine. The course or the program itself still offers other career paths. You can, go into the corporate world, you can go to law school, you can work in the government, and yeah. Next question. So, do most legal management students go to law school? So, a lot do, but not everyone. So, I have this classmate or a friend in legal management wherein she was really unsure or she was still deciding whether she wanted to go to law school after graduating. But eventually, she decided that she won't. And right now she's thriving in the marketing industry. Depends on the person whether they're passionate about something else. But legal management is really flexible, as I've mentioned earlier. Like, you can choose other career paths other than going into law school. Okay, next question. So, what is the difference between legal management and political science? So, as far as I know, pol sci focuses more on politics, government, and theory, as opposed to legal management, wherein it is mostly focused on the law and some business subjects as well, such as accounting, corporate code, and taxation. Okay, next question. So, is legal management more business or more law? Well, it is 50-50. So, you will be taking subjects involving marketing, involving accounting, and you will also be taking subjects that, involve the corporation code and the law itself. You will be having consti, you will be having obligations and contracts. Next question. Do you study law cases already? Yes. So, for example, in StatCon, we were able to encounter a landmark case. It is a US case actually. It is the District of Columbia versus Heller. And in Consti, you will be able to study Marbury versus Madison. So there are really a lot of Supreme Court cases and landmark cases as well from the US that you will be encountering. So it's really an enjoyable path if you choose to do legal management. Okay, next. Do you personally read full cases, full text. So, honestly, I'm the type of person who really wants to get everything done as much as possible. And I'm also the type of student who wants to, really cover everything. We can't deny that we're all just humans. Really be times na wala na talagang time. And yeah, you're tired, you have a lot of other commitments, and sometimes hindi na talaga possible to read full text. But it's also your responsibility to study or to like make up for the things that you might miss. Matter of like smart strategies. If you think na wala ka ng time to read the full text cases, you can read like case digests. You can ask upperclassmen for resources, may it be notes, reviewers, or tips, especially for terror professors. Okay, next. Do you have recitations? Yes, we do have recitations, and most professors would prefer conducting these recitations because they want for us to be prepared for when we go to law school. I think it's really important to train yourself or to like practice recitations kasi it's also a way for you to be tested whether you have read through the material properly and if you have studied the coverage for that particular day. Next, is there math? Yes, there is math. You will be encountering accounting, finance, statistics subjects, but don't worry because all of these subjects are foundational and they are very manageable. Next question. So, what is the hardest subject? So, for me, I think the hardest subject that I ever had to encounter would be Consti law. As we all know, the Constitution is really, the basis of all the laws in the country. Yeah, I think it would also be taxation. Because, yeah, even though I really love math, for me, when I was doing tax, I was sort of dreading it. So, yeah, I guess that answers your question. Okay, next question. Is it memorization? Legal management kasi, and for law school itself, it's really important na aside from memorization, you would understand how and why it is applied in real life. So that comes with analysis and understanding of why certain things work, and also, just understand why it is placed as that particular thing. As a past legal management student, I've always made sure as much as possible that I was familiar with the terms, if not memorize, because it's really important for you as when you take your recitations or when you take your exams that you are familiar with the terms that are being used. Next question. Are there terror professors? Yes, there are terror professors, especially for law subjects. So you will be having night classes most often because your professors are lawyers. So they have work during the day and their only free time to teach would be at night. So, yeah, there are terror professors. Some are very strict. Some are very, particular with the words that you use. Some are particular with the details of the case for when you recite. Some are just strict in general, wherein there would be times that you would feel intimidated to just approach them for any basic question that you might have. But what I've learned is that at the end of the day, they just want you to learn and they want you to like be prepared for the rigor of the legal field. So, yeah, it's up to you how you will take that. If you really see yourself in the legal path, you might want to make yourself sanay with terror professors. Okay. So, for the careers part, next question. So, what are the jobs for legal management graduates? So, there are different corporate roles. You can also do HR, you can do compliance, and if you want naman na law related pero you don't want to go to law school, you can choose to be a legal assistant or a paralegal. You can also apply sa government if you want government work. And yeah, the other choice is law school. Okay, next question. Is it easy to get internships? In my experience, it was a little bit easy because I come from a family of lawyers. Luckily, I was able to get into a law firm as a legal intern, and I had my legal internship for 3 months and did around 400 hours. So, for the internships kasi in legal management, so you will be required to have two internships, 200 hours each. So, yeah, it's also up to you if you want naman na you take one internship tapos i-times 2 na lang. So, it would be 400 hours for that particular internship. Pero if you want na more experience, more chances to explore, you can have two internships. Tapos, those would be 200 hours each. Okay, next question. Is the thesis in legal management hard? I would say it is a bit tricky and difficult, especially because you are going to have to look for a certain controversy or an issue that you would like to address and you would like to study. In my case, me and my partner, we studied the underground economy of kidney sellers in Baseco in Tondo, Manila. So we were able to interview in person those people who have sold their kidneys. That fieldwork experience was very humbling. It was an opportunity for us to become more socially aware of our surroundings. Studying that particular topic really allowed us or really made us realize that the government has a lot of things or has a lot of issues that they need to address in the Philippines. Next question. So, are there group works? So, I would say there would be a lot of group works when it comes to the subjects that are mostly related to business. So, for accounting, we had this group project wherein we had to study the accounting aspect of a corporation, and we would check their balance sheets, their journals. We were able to analyze how the systems work. So yeah, there are a lot of group works, and it's really important for you as a group member to stay disciplined, to train yourself how to be responsive. And it's also important for you to know that you're equals in that particular group. So if no one is taking initiative, then you may do so, especially because you have deadlines to follow. So yeah, just a pro tip. Formal clothes. Do you have to wear formal clothes? So, in my experience, daily naman, we did not wear formal clothes except for presentations and for defense. Dun talaga you really have to, convey yourself as a professional. Pero for random days or for like school days lang na subjects, na classes lang, you do not have naman to wear formal clothes, but it's really important for you to wear clothes that do not show too much skin as a, respect na rin to your professors para, just set a very professional vibe. But DLSU does not have a dress code. So that's really one of the things that I really loved about DLSU kasi the students are really allowed to express themselves through their clothes. So, what skills do you need to have before entering legal management? So I think the basic skills that you need to have are basic writing, confidence in speaking, and also the discipline to read. It's really important for you to learn as early as now. Like, train yourself how to read lengthy materials because that's mostly what you're gonna do in legal management. Next question. So, what skills will you be able to develop in legal management? So, I think in my experience, I was able to, learn how to speak confidently in recitations. Like right now in law school, I don't get shocked na with the questions that the professor would throw at me. Parang I know na kasi like how the questions would be formed as. I know na kung ano yung hinahanap ng professor, and I know kung paano siya i-relate to that particular subject, so that you know how or like ano yung importance of you learning the material. I guess that's it for the frequently asked questions. So if you guys are an upcoming legal management student in DLSU or still thinking about whether legal management is for you, then I hope you know that the program will indeed challenge you, but it is very much enjoyable. You will learn a lot of things, and it's really important for you to, find a good set of friends, because these friends would also serve as your support system for everything, honestly, for stressful times, for hectic schedules and all. So you guys will go through everything together and you're basically on the same boat. So always remember that it's really important to stay disciplined, to have integrity, because integrity is the most important value for lawyers and for any professional as well. Yeah, don't forget to enjoy the campus life. Taft is a very fun and thrilling place to be in. There's a lot of restaurants that are budget friendly, and there's also a lot of places that you can go with your friends. Basically, just enjoy the college life and don't forget to let loose. Let loose in such a way na you would be able to enjoy rin naman and not puro study lang. Because if there's something that I've learned, it's really important to take breaks. It's important to pause. It's important to also let yourself, be present. Thank you so much for listening and for watching this video. And if you guys have any more questions that you want to ask, then just comment them down below. Stay tuned for my next video.